facts of what occurred. The crucifixion occurred. It was brutal. And today I want to share just a few facts, some reminders, if you will, for us today. Crucifixion most often was used as a deterrent from others that watched by, that if you chose to, in a sense, rebel against the government, this was your fate. And so I'm sure that was a very good deterrent. You think about heinous crimes and things that may have occurred in the culture in that day. Those being crucified were sometimes left on display after death as a warning to others, to other criminals who might pass by. It was used and intended to provide really death that was particularly slow. It was gruesome. It was humiliating. It was public, and it was extremely painful. The term excruciating that we use actually comes from a literal meaning of out of crucified. The person that was executed, was crucified, have been attached to the cross in multiple ways, whether by rope, through nails, other sharp materials that had existed. They simply grabbed them and would attach them. The cross was not always in this form. It could have been just a simple vertical pole or the sign of a T. We won't get into all those details, but in some cases, as you see in the story of Jesus, the condemned was forced to carry the cross. The cross beam alone typically weighed 100 pounds. The cross in its fullness would weigh up to 300 pounds. And, it depends on who you talk to, whether Jesus carried the cross beam or the whole cross. The point is, 100 pounds or 300 pounds, when you were beaten into an inch of your life and made to carry, I don't care about 5 pounds. You were made to carry that cross all the way. And in Rome, Roman soldiers in particular, because it was such a humiliating practice, they made sure that you had the longest route possible. And they would carry you through the streets, and people would stand on the side of the streets to watch this ordeal. Crucifixion is an execution, but it's also a form of humiliation. They would accomplish this by making the condemned really as vulnerable as possible. And it was intended to be a gruesome spectacle. It was painful, humiliating. It was unimaginable. And when you think about it being a deterrent, it was amazing